What is going on, everybody? This is Daquan, and I'm back with some Black Ops 2 quick-scoping action on Hijack, playing some domination with my friend I'm Not Magic. You guys may recognize Magic from all my other videos. He's a good person, and he has a lot of subs, so check him out and all the other good stuff. So we are the only people on this team actually playing the objective. Everybody else in our game decided, no, let's not play the objective. I mean, they got the first flag, but pretty much the rest is just me and him trying to smack it up. But that has nothing to do with the story. The story today I'm going to be talking about High Meadows. Now, High Meadows is a campground sort of thing, place where you're like field trip type variety that you take when you're in like 4th, 5th grade. 5th grade, it's the end of the year trip before you go into middle school. So, you know, we are all amped up about this, and it cost like $40 a go. And now, I can't really just, at this moment, can't get $40 from my parents just to random willy-nilly do it. I'm not going to be like, hey, Mom, can you give me $40? She's going to be like, what you need it for? I'll be like, a field trip. She's like, I could take you outside, drive you in a car, go to this place, you know, we can go to the park. How about that? You're in a field, and I'll trip you. That's how my mom works. She's really crazy. That's just the way she is. So finally, I ended up getting the money from one of my uncles. He happened to give it to me because he was like, alright, but the messed up thing is that my family works like this. In order to get money for anything, like, they'll hand you a loan pretty much. And they'll be like, alright, you're going to need to pay this back. And I mean, you don't pay it back doing normal things such as like mowing the lawn or doing chores. You pay it back with things, whatever they need done. I remember one time I had a time where I had to move. Like, I was moving all sort of stuff. And my uncle was like, alright, Daquan, so you need to work back that $60 you borrowed from me? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, alright, so after you're done moving all this stuff, I'm going to need you to operate this forklift and do this sort of thing. And I was like, what? Forklift? And he was being dead serious. He wanted me to operate a forklift. No, I'm not operating a forklift. So finally I got the money and I give it to my teacher and all this other stuff. And so we're on the bus. We're just on the bus chilling, doing what we got to do. Finally getting to High Meadows. Now, High Meadows is about I would say an hour and a half drive. And at the time, I was dating this girl named Tina. Now, Tina is not the best looking of girls. I'm sorry, Tina, if you're watching this, but I was smoking some crack rock when I was dating you. It was just some crazy stuff. But it's okay, because you understand this now. So, I was talking to her the whole entire time, and I was like, oh, this is going to be fun and everything. And the stuff that you're pretty much supposed to bring is like, swimming trunks, and like you're supposed to bring like all this other stuff like lotion and not lotion, sunscreen, all this stuff, because it was like pretty much during the summer. It's June, and so we finally get there, and I'm happy, and they just let us go. Teacher's like, go, be on your own and everything. And this is about the time where like girlfriends and boyfriends, they hung out together, but they didn't really hang out together. They just really just did their own thing, right? So I was like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna look around, go do the festivity stuff. And, you know, they had many things set up around, like, park-looking things, and they had, like, amusement rides there, and I was just having fun by myself. No friends. One man. By myself. I don't even know where I was going with that one. I just had to bring some Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, funny guy. Watch him. So, pretty much what ended up happening is I decided, why not let's go to the pool, right? Let's go to the pool. Now, I am an expert swimmer, and unlike black stereotypes, I can actually swim. And I was doing a really good job at it. I just love swimming. And I did something on this day in that swimming pool that pretty much like gave me a nickname that was really, really, really messed up. I don't exactly know what it is to this day, but I'll have to ask one of my friends later. So pretty much I go into the pool, right? And I'm not talking to anybody. Everybody from different schools is all over there. There's a whole bunch of different people. So I decided, you know what? Let me just cause a ruckus, cause something. So I go into 3 feet of water, right? 3 feet. Now, at this time, I'm probably like 5'4", maybe 5'5" at this point. I grew pretty rapidly when I was in elementary school, like the later years going into middle school. And I go into 3 feet, right? And I start splashing around and everything. Just start making like a whole bunch of things. And I'm having fun because like when you're in 5th grade and you're splashing around in the pool, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself. But then I hear the whistle blow. Boom, like the whistle just blew, and I'm standing there and like, what happened, right? And then the lifeguard dives in and puts one arm over me and like tries to bring me to the edge. Now, let me just know that everybody and their mom is looking at me right now. They're all like, oh my god, what's going on over there? I'm just gonna be really nosy about stuff. and they were just all up in our faces. Not even cool. So pretty much what ended up happening is that they brung me, like they literally, like I'm standing, and they put their arm around my waist and just bring me to the shallow end, and then they get out and they ask me a whole bunch of questions like, are you okay, what's going on, where do you live, how's your, like, there's a whole bunch of things to make sure I was okay. And then the crazy thing is that afterwards I felt a little embarrassed because I didn't think it was gonna get that actually like that intense. And what I did was that I ended up just going back and sit by the bus because I was just like, I'm just gonna wait until we leave. And then my girlfriend at the time comes up and she's like, well, I heard what happened, I thought you could swim. And I was like, yeah. And then from that day forward, everybody started making fun of me that I couldn't swim. Now this isn't like one of those stories where I'm like, oh no, I'm so sad because it was embarrassing. I kind of caused this on myself, and it's just that sort of thing that kind of happened. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and all of the good stuff. And if you guys haven't, hit me up on that Twitter, Facebook, hit me up with a inbox, you know, subscribe if you're new, all of the other good stuff. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.
Get hyper!